Hello everybody, my name is Lukasz Fikus, and today on second episode of Horizon Stories I want to talk about tube rolling. We talk about tubes, what they are and what they do. Now let's talk about rolling, which is a popular hobby these days because it allows the end user to get engaged with his product and seek a better match to his taste or his room, his amplifier, his liking, his music. By rolling tubes, we can somewhat alter the fundamental characteristics of the sound, while we supply the DAC with the most neutral, most balanced, most accurate tubes we can find. You may find it maybe too lean for your taste, or maybe you prefer something warmer, maybe you prefer something leaner, maybe you prefer something more cold in presentation. So rolling tubes allow to match exactly your taste. By rolling, I mean changing, you have to change all four pentodes together or both triodes together. Having said that, if you only use single-ended outputs, then these two tubes on the left, the two pentodes on the left, will be audible. These are not audible because they work in the negative phase of the balance signal. So theoretically we can imagine that you have only a pair, not a quad of pentodes, and use them on the left hand side of the DAC, and then your single-ended outputs will be affected. The right hand of the DAC can be populated with any tubes, the cheapest tubes, your old tubes, or even nothing at all. You can try nothing at all. Rolling tubes. The pentodes are the octal power tubes. So the socket is octal, and all octal power tubes have the same pinout, and they have the same heater voltage, 6.3 volts. Makes rolling much easier because any power tetrode or pentode will fit in this roller. It gets more complicated when we go to the small signal triodes, which are on the center line. These are, in our design, the socket is octal. So we designed the DAC for the 6SN7 type of signal tube. From the octal socket, you can go with an adapter to any type of socket. The most popular are 12AU7, 12AT7, or in Europe ECC81, ECC82. Those have a particular pinout of the novel design. And then you can go to the 6922 or the Russian 6N6 or 6N1, 6N2, which have a different pinout also of the novel type. And then with these adapters, the adapters open the window to hundreds, if not thousands of tube types that can be fit here, and practically any tube except the highest amplification ratio tubes that are normally used in phono stages. Those high amplification ratio like ECC83, 12AX7, they have amplification ratio of 100, which is too high here, but all other tubes can be used freely. And also the rectifier tube, which is an octal type of directly heated diode. This is 5U4G or 274B or GZ37, GZ34, and all the variation of the 5 volt directly heated rectifier can be used in this place. The synergy between your choice as a combination will give you the sound that you crave. And my last comment is that the power tubes, you should ignore the popular misconceptions or tags attached to certain brands or types, because anything you've ever heard or anything you've ever written about these power pentodes, it was said in the context of the power amps, and this is not an amp, and the application is completely different. It has a different operating point, different voltage, different application. So any comments about KT88 will come from the amplifier world and are not applicable here. So the character that you may find or Google as a common character of a particular, I don't know, a tungsten tube will not be applicable. So you have to find your own combination. And what can I say? Happy rolling. Thank you very much for attention.